What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Hope everyone had a great week leading into the weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. Get some sunshine, eat some good food, swim in a pool, jump in the ocean, whatever it is that you want to do. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
That sounds lovely.
Doesn't it?
Yes, there's a lot of good music to enjoy today. We're recording before, so we haven't listened to it, but Beyonce's new album's going to be out, which
Thank
I
God.
think everyone is very excited for. Maggie Rogers' new album is out too, if that's more your vibe. I love Maggie Rogers.
So do I.
So I'm very excited for that too. And I've really liked have you listened to like the singles that have come out from
A couple
the
of
album?
them. How many are there?
3, I think.
I like the first one she put out a lot.
Yeah.
But
really
I haven't
good.
listened to the other ones really.
No, the other ones are also really good. I was supposed to go to a Maggie Rogers concert like a few years back with my mom.
I remember this.
Remember?
Something happened.
Something with work happened.
Something came up.
And we ended up having to go somewhere, and I couldn't go to the concert. I was so upset. And now she's like not really touring.
Might have been like Super Bowl or something.
No, it was like October.
I'm surprised you didn't try to, get some connections because she's playing tonight in New York.
I know. I have
you're not
plans
here,
tonight.
you're not
Like I'm
here.
not here, or else I would have. If I was in the city, I would have. But she is not really touring in the States for this.
I looked her up on StubHub because I was like seeing if people are reselling. It's all like in Europe.
As soon as she announced she had a new album coming, I was like, oh my God, yes, she's going to go back on tour. I can finally go see her. She's playing like really only in Europe and then I think like Australia.
Remember when we thought we were going to Coachella? And I think wasn't she supposed to be playing there? And me and Fran were like, oh, well.
Yeah, I was like, mosey on over to Maggie Rogers.
You guys are like the most concert goers that I've ever heard of. It's very nice.
Yeah, I do love concerts. I
love
really
concerts.
do.
I do love concerts.
I really
But
do.
like, who doesn't?
Some people.
I guess some people don't.
I mean, yeah.
Some
like,
people.
Yeah,
I
Marty,
mean,
I guess.
there's gotta. No, it's not that he doesn't like
No, it's not that he doesn't
concerts.
like
He just
them.
hasn't
He's
been. He has now been. Come on.
I mean, him and Tommy
he
both.
said he loved
not
concerts.
just Marty.
He loved
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah.
I'm just shocked by anyone who's like hasn't been to any concerts like their whole life. It's surprising.
You're a music guy.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people aren't that big music people.
Some people aren't music people.
That's stunning to me.
I have something more important to address.
Yeah.
Should we address the rumors that Fran hates me
What?
and that I'm bringing her down
What?
in life?
What?
Yeah. TikTok thinks you hate me.
Wait, what?
Lots of
Based on
likes. Lots of likes on comments that you hate me.
I don't go on
You
TikTok.
don't. Yeah, you don't look.
I didn't know about this.
I mosey on
I
there.
mean, I'm on TikTok, but I don't see like
You don't look
the
at the
way
Chicks in the
my
Office
the way my
TikTok.
my TikTok is, like I've said 9 million times, is like beauty TikTok. I'm just watching like Michaela's videos 9 million times, and I don't like none of our own content ever comes
Guys,
up on my For You page.
Chicks in the Office TikTok's been blowing up
It's-
lately.
yes,
give it a look.
it has.
Well, maybe it's blowing up because I hate her.
Yeah, it's been
No,
blowing up, and it's coming up on my For You page, and you hate me.
On what videos? Like I need context.
So the thing is, Noah cuts a lot, which is TikTok. Of course,
I
the
know
videos
it
are going
does
to be
cut
like
them a little
shorter,
salaciously.
and there's a clip of me being like, "Cast me in your film," like
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
and it's just me being like, "Cast me in your film." No context to the point of us talking about making a movie. Like, there's no context behind it.
Yeah.
Let me read you the comments, okay, Fran? I had to sit and remind myself that you do actually like me, and I know you
Yeah.
like me. But for a second, I'm actually getting teary-eyed. For a second, I was like, maybe she does. I'm
Would I
actually
have
tearing
spent
up.
2 hours
No.
putting together a reel for your
No, you
birthday
wouldn't.
if
Look,
I hated
there's
you?
actual tears coming
There
from my
is,
eyes
and
right
now
now.
you're gonna make me cry. What?
This one has
taken a turn.
129 likes.
I mean, that's
Okay?
nothing.
That is
No,
nothing.
But think about
Think about how many
120.
people listen to the show.
I know, I
Yeah,
know that, but think about
that's
129
also, like-
people
but
clicking
that-
like.
But those aren't like real. Those could also be
All right,
total
let me-
trolls. Those
let
could
me-
be dudes who think it's funny to like those.
Honestly, it's a lot of dudes are coming after me,
Yeah.
obviously for obvious reasons that we all know about, whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the first comment. Fran can't stand Rhea anymore, and it's become more and more obvious. 129 likes. People
was it a
responded.
girl or a boy who commented
Thought
that?
don't know. Thought I was the only one. Someone responded back. Fran doesn't like Rhea. 40 likes. And then somebody responded.
Can I watch the video?
Wait. Somebody responded. Who does like Rhea? Someone writes back. Exactly. Fran is being anchored by Rhea, and everyone knows it. That means I'm bringing you down.
Yeah, I am. Thank you for the
clarifying.
Oh wait,
explanation.
this one really gets me going because people clearly don't listen to this podcast close enough to know that we both dropped out of college.
People are also just on
She should
TikTok.
go back to college and get a degree and get a real job. Seriously, Fran at least is college educated and smart.
No.
Honeys, she
No.
dropped out too. Okay,
No.
everybody.
I'm the only college graduate here.
No.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that the office mattress talking? Yes, it is. Rhea has hit rock bottom. Yep.
Can I see the actual video?
Yeah.
But I feel like we're past like
It's a joke.
idiot people commenting.
Oh no,
like,
we're past it, but this one I had to address because people actually listen to this show because I've seen people send me stuff from like forums and whatever that we are not a part of because we don't join the Facebook groups.
But I don't even have like a reaction of any
Because
sort.
your
in this.
reaction of just going, "Oh boy," is like people think you hate me. But people send me stuff and they're like, "Oh my god, like is everything okay between you and Fran?" Like it's becoming quite obvious that like Fran has some sort of disdain for you or like whatever, and it's just like, do we?
Oh, these are fucking fake ass people commenting this shit,
Yeah,
Rhea.
it hurts.
But like no, like the person who does like Rhea doesn't even have a username. It's
But you know-
user 912
so you have the same
78654 9798. Yeah,
you know
I
what?
actually do.
And you know what?
But that's not me.
It's-
But I don't look at that. I
It's
gotta
hard
actually
to
do
sit in a
something on
room
TikTok.
with people and have yourself think they don't really like me.
See, but
Fran,
look, this
she's
girl,
onto us. She's onto us.
this girl's got my back. Fran didn't graduate college either.
That was me.
Like they're, I mean,
No, I'm kidding. I thought it was more funny than anything.
No, it is funny because I do feel like, especially on TikTok, there's such a wide range audience on that app that most of the people have never listened to this show, don't even really know us, but there is a very like gang mentality on TikTok.
Oh yeah,
I don't-
There really is, especially when the guys get
Yeah.
on. Like, let me tell you,
Let me tell you,
get
live a happier life when you don't look at
Yeah.
it at all. I was like, if you did not say that, I would have had no idea that happened.
Thankfully, the comments don't affect me like they used to. Like, I promise you, they really don't at all.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that was pretty funny, even though I teared up a little bit.
They don't affect me. Like
No, guys,
it didn't affect me at all.
swear
I
I'm-
swear I'm perfectly
swear I'm
okay.
totally fine.
No, but people could just be really mean, and like
Yes.
people are really mean to me just because they don't like who I'm dating, which I think is so funny. Like
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
absurd to me. Like people are just like, we're gonna fucking destroy Rhea's life
Yeah.
and call her a unit because of who she's dating.
it's like, but that happens to if you like Haley
listen,
Bieber, like everyone,
yeah,
every
all
level.
publicity is
That is a
good
good point.
publicity. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You know,
That is a good point.
so that's I just
Well,
want to
everyone
you should
listening,
just
go
go-
on TikTok.
Yeah, maybe-
and maybe comment some nice things.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe
Give it a follow.
you don't have to, but
Or you could just go. So many nice comments on the video I put for your birthday.
It was beautiful.
So nice.
That's what held me together.
That's what really anchors you.
Yeah, that's what. That's what holds me down.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. There was something
Holds
else
you down
I
in a
wanted to
good
say.
way, I mean.
Yes, there was something else I wanted to say. I'm blanking. Oh, yeah. People like. Because obviously TikTok lives for drama, right?
Yeah.
Like people have been commenting like, "Are you and Brie even friends anymore?" I'm really happy Brie posted for my birthday so that people could stop asking that question. Because people just, if they don't see you like posting a lot with people,
Yeah.
they automatically think like something bad happened. You
Let
know?
me tell you, a lot of times I think to myself, oh, like as I do enjoy being on TikTok, so I'm like, oh, should I really be doing more on TikTok? But then I hear this and I'm like, I don't want to look at all that shit.
Same.
It's better to just
You
be
don't
a
have to look at
viewer.
it.
Like
But if I'm just a viewer, like I'm looking at curated content that's for me. Like, no joke, my TikTok right now is such a happy place because it is cute girls talking about makeup.
Yep.
And it's puppies. And I've also now ventured into cats.
Yeah.
And like animal rescue. Like
That's
that is
beautiful.
a major part. That's
My
like
For You page
entire
is
TikTok.
pretty good. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
I got a lot of food TikToks
Yeah.
on there, satisfying videos,
Yeah.
and then like our videos will pop up. And if people are avid TikTok users, I think you would have to agree that TikTok comments are the easiest ones to click on.
Yeah.
Because they're also kind of funny sometimes.
Yes.
Like you'll click the comment section, like there's some really funny comments. So that's where that happens, where I'm like, oh, chicks me off of TikTok. What's
Yeah.
happening here? Oh, everybody fucking hates me.
Oh,
That's
no.
good.
Well,
no, but
they
it's okay.
don't.
No,
They
no,
don't.
they don't. I
They
know.
really don't.
I know there's people out
Yeah,
there
they
that
really
like
don't.
me. I know. I know.
that it's interesting you do bring it up though, because I feel like Instagram was such a big topic this week, like just in life, because that guy who I don't know his name, who is in charge of Instagram at Meta, and like posted a video of him. Everyone's joking that he was like gaslighting all of us, being like, well guys, you know, we all have to adapt, and because video is, and we know this because we work here, and they have said this to us for quite some time now. It's like reels. And now everyone is pissed off because Instagram's just turning into TikTok. Like Kylie, Kim, these big name celebrities are resharing the thing that's like, we want Instagram to be Instagram again. Like we want to see our friends' pictures.
Please.
We don't want these videos or like random explore things, suggested posts. And this guy's like, he basically told us all to suck it up, like in a nice way. Like he was like, guys, I hate to break it to you, but that's just the way the world is moving. We got to adapt with the times. It's just very frustrating that every social media app feels the need to become the same as the other ones. You know, like Instagram's like, oh, well, TikTok popped off. TikTok's so huge and their whole platform is video. So maybe we need video now. So now Instagram's just pushing nothing but video.
It's like, just make a separate app then.
I got to be honest, I find it very annoying.
It's so annoying.
Don't ever see anything in chronological order. I see pictures from 2 weeks ago.
A good example is I posted, I'm bringing it up again, but the reel I posted for your birthday, I refreshed my Instagram multiple times, obviously, during the day, and my own video was coming up on my feed over and over and over.
Yeah, they really push the videos, and it's kind of annoying. Like, I want to see people's pictures. That's what Instagram was originally for. TikTok then became the video place. I'm good with keeping it separate. Why can't we all stay
in our own lane? Like, why do we all have to be?
I don't know.
And Instagram changed. A lot of people, that's also too, is I don't have it. I'm not in one of the test numbers. He's like, oh, we're testing an update of a new interface, and everyone was freaking out because it looks just like TikTok.
Yeah, it's like
It's full screen, full video.
I hate that.
So it looks just like TikTok, and the people who got it were like, what the fuck is this?
We need a break from TikTok. We got to go to Instagram to refresh our eyes a little bit.
I know, and a lot of times content is reshared on all the platforms, so like now Instagram is just going to look exactly like everything that's on TikTok and vice versa. It feels very silly. Funny enough, James Charles posted a comment on that video, and I actually felt like
on your birthday video?
No.
I was gonna say what?
On the video of the guy talking about the changes at Instagram, and he made a lot of really good points. He said the reason there's so much growth for video is because we are being forced to post video. Correct?
Yes.
Literally, we so are. Correct.
Yeah. And we haven't, but we are.
No, we are. The performance of our photos has tanked more than 90%, so creators are switching to video, not because they want to, but because we're being told that it's the only chance to grow. The shift to video is not industry-wide, it's TikTok-wide. I understand that every business has to evolve, compete, and please investors, but Instagram is losing the competition and has lost its identity along the way. This is devastating to watch as a longtime diehard fan of this app. Please listen to everyone that is speaking up, moms, kids, small creators, large creators, businesses, and now A-list celebrities too. We're upset because we care about this app and the communities we've been able to join on here. But I'm generally worried that if something doesn't change, there will be no community left. Thank you for your video, Adam. I was like, wow, honestly, I agree with everything you said.
It is true though, because if you look at anybody's likes across the app, no matter if they're like a content creator, influencer, nor like person who is just posting for fun and they get like 100 likes or whatever, everybody's likes on their pictures have gone down a lot. Like a lot. And then if you post reels or videos, those get like millions of views and like all these likes, and you're like, wait a second.
And it's all because of the algorithm.
What if I don't want to post a video?
I know. It's all because Meta has decided that they need to compete with TikTok. So to do that, the algorithm is just pushing video and video content from people you don't follow. Yeah. Like that is also a big thing. People are very annoyed.
I'm just like I don't even, I suggested post.
Yeah, it's just...
That's what I go to TikTok for my For You page.
TikTok has that, and it's set up well where it's like following, and now they're doing that. Like TikTok, I mean, Instagram now has that thing where it's like the following, you can look at that feed instead of something else. It's like, why are we just making this exactly TikTok?
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's really stupid. It doesn't make any sense, and they're going to get a lot of backlash for it. It's like Lily Allen, she posted a funny video where it was just like, she was like, is this going to please Instagram? Like, are more people going to see this? And it was just a video of her selfie mode, not talking, not posing, just like she was taking a selfie, but it's just like a 15-second video because she's like, this is gonna get pushed on your algorithm more than if I just posted the selfie version of this.
I guess we gotta start taking videos. Who knows?
It's so stupid.
It is stupid. I just like Instagram for pictures and then
I
go
know.
to TikTok for video.
Like and Instagram could still do so well in that version. I don't know. It feels really silly.
The light is so harsh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into
Anyway, clearly I felt very passionately
you are passionate
about that.
it, and rightfully so.
Yeah, it's just fucking annoying. Like
is.
if Kim Kardashian, I'm sorry, like if Kim and the Kardashians are complaining about Instagram's got to know they have a problem.
They should have a say in
They
all
should.
social media.
They're on the
apps.
board.
Sorry, people.
Yeah.
People might be upset with that statement, but they should.
The biggest creators and the people with the most followers absolutely should.
Yeah. They
And
know,
if
they
hate
know what's best.
Like if they hate the platform and they hate what it's turning into, that's not a good sign.
no, it ain't. It ain't a good sign.
No.
All right, let's get into today's show. We're going to be talking about Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett reuniting on the red carpet for High School Musical, the musical, the series. Candace Cameron Bure and JoJo Siwa.
Let's talk about this for a second.
Bure.
Well, how do you say that her
Bure.
her husband's last name?
Bure.
But is it Bure?
I'm going Bure.
I think it's Bure. I'm not sure though. Candace Cameron
Bure.
Bure.
A. And JoJo Siwa got into a weird feud this past
Wild,
week.
yeah.
Two people that you really wouldn't usually see getting into some sort of feud. Britney Spears, a lot going on there. She revealed some text messages with her mom from 2019, and she does have a book that should be coming out God knows when. And we have an awesome interview
So
with
good.
Zoey Deutch. So much fun. It wasn't even really like an interview, more like a great conversation that you guys should definitely listen to because it was really one of my favorite interviews that we've had in a long time.
Yeah, and I want to get out ahead of this. We talked to her. We had so much fun. We literally like lost track of time. And one of my biggest regrets will be not asking her during this interview about Justin Bieber Anyone music video. Just want to get ahead of it because people are going to listen and be like, what the fuck? You guys didn't ask her about it. We remembered when we finished recording. So we got to talk to her about
Yeah, we got to talk to her about it, but it wasn't
didn't
on
make
the interview.
Because unfortunately we were getting the wrap up signal multiple times.
And thank you, Zoe, for commenting on my picture. I love you.
Yeah, she's so
amazing.
cool.
All right, let's get into it. Starting off with Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett. Holy shit.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God, the video? Is it the video? Did someone send it to you? It's been found?
Can you not?
I'm not gonna share it
Oh
anywhere.
my God. Wait,
How does it
pause
know?
it.
Are you in green shorts? Oh, it's him.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Who sent it to you?
A random person. They wrote, Rhea, happy birthday. Okay, so I don't know for sure if I'm right, but I think I found the video of Noah dancing to Beat It. Hope this is it. Sorry I'm not. And sorry to Noah. Love you guys. Noah, I just have to say, by the way, you shouldn't be embarrassed by this at all. Like, I just saw a little bit of it. Like, you should be impressed.
Oh.
Friend, this is more important.
Okay, hold on. Okay, play the video.
I'm only showing Fran. He's so mad. No, I don't know why you're so embarrassed by this. You're getting good laughs. That's a dance move I do now. Oh my God. You guys crushed it. I mean, that was perfectly
good
fine.
stuff.
I didn't think it was embarrassing.
Hey, you're giving it your all.
I know, that's
You
why.
should be proud.
Respect.
If anything, you should want people to see that
Yeah.
video. We have all new Love Island merch in the Barstool Sports store. You can go to store.barstoolsports.com, go to the Chicks in the Office section. You can see all of our merch, Chicks in the Office merch, just brand merch. And then on top of that, you got the Love Island merch. You have the Gemma tee, because obviously I feel like Gemma all the time. You got the Crack On. I've got a text. We also have a beach towel, which is great for the summer. Socks that are really comfortable, the bucket hat, and insulated water bottle, which we always love. So make sure you shop shop all new merch at store.barstoolsports.com. People were freaking out over these pictures of Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett on the red carpet for High School Musical, the musical, the series. Clearly, that means that these two have made up. People were shocked.
Or have they?
They're acting silly. They're acting goofy. I think they totally have. I don't know why anybody is thinking otherwise. I think that they are posing together, that like they made up. Like, I think it's like water under the bridge. They're good.
It's wild.
Because why would Olivia Rodrigo care at this point? She's so fucking famous and successful and talented. Why would she have to care about this little feud with Joshua Bassett any longer?
Not even a feud, but I think let me set a scenario up for you.
All right, be careful.
Now, if you were megastar, A-list celeb,
like in my dream last night.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And you had a high school boyfriend that did not treat you right.
Okay, this is sounding familiar.
Yeah. Would you, even though you're mega famous, you're an instant star, and he was like, oh, reached out or you to clear the air, are you like, oh yeah, water under the bridge, who cares? Or are you kind of like, no way? Comes down to like, if that, if I had to work
with him,
if that grudge, you still want to hold it.
No, if I had to work with him, I'd be like, I'm so much fucking cooler than you anyway. Like, sure, yeah, let's be friends.
And Olivia is really the new season is out, and she is not really in it that much. So
the pictures to me seem like, hey, guys, we're getting along, we're good.
And the videos, they were chatting.
I'm with Zach Bia now.
I know. There is also the question of like, is she actually dating someone? I feel like is a big. I'm so confused with if she is or isn't.
Yeah, I don't really care that much, to be honest. Like, I just want her to live her life, be happy, and like, I think this is good for Joshua Bassett because people really were holding a grudge. Like, Olivia Rodrigo fans were really holding a grudge against Joshua Bassett. And now it's like, if she's cool with him, then everybody can be cool with him.
Yeah, that is a good point. It definitely helps Josh out, I would think.
He needed it.
Yeah.
Not to say, by the way, Joshua Bassett, very talented kid.
Oh, yeah.
We're not, because the Joshua Bassett fans are going to get upset and say that Joshua does not need Olivia.
No, that's not even a fame thing. That it's like, it's just an image thing.
A reputation thing.
It's just of being like remembered in that way. And then, like Sabrina Carpenter just had her whole album come out. There's definitely some nods to that whole situation in a lot of it. So yeah, maybe it has all just come to pass, or it's just like they're creating a moment. Like, let me tell you something. People would not be talking about that red carpet as much as they are if that picture didn't happen. So it's certainly going to create buzz around the new season.
You don't think our interview with Corbin Bleu created buzz around the new season?
It absolutely did, but not to the level of this.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely good marketing, and I'm sure, I really just think that they're probably fine. Like, I think that truly that she is like, what? I am so far past this. Like,
didn't people think that maybe the song wasn't even about him at some point? They were like, it's actually not about him. It's about someone else.
That did happen, but I just don't.
People always say that.
I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know, the grudge. Not that I'm really a grudge holder, but like the grudge holder in me, or like the drama queen in me a little bit, kind of feels like she could have had her rep be like, Olivia, you need to suck it up for 5 minutes, take some pictures with him, smile, get it over with. It'll be a big moment, and then you can go back to not talking.
That would be a good scene from a movie if it was.
It would.
listen, honey, just get out there 5
Just get
minutes.
out
And
there.
then when you're done,
Yeah.
we'll have everything that you want waiting for you.
See, the problem is with actors too, is in these moments it's hard to read because guess what? They're good actors. So watching the video and seeing them interact, it feels really genuine. It does seem like, oh, they're laughing together, they're smiling, they're like making jokes, and it's all hunky-dory. But
I'm standing with my opinion that I think they're completely okay.
okay. I don't think I have a stance because I can't tell. I just can't tell.
I like that you're being inquisitive about it.
Yeah, I need one of them to be like, oh no, we're good. And
But
maybe
would
it
you
did
really
happen
believe
on the
that?
carpet.
Because everyone,
I don't know.
some people could say they're good
Yeah,
when they're not.
yeah.
I'm believing that they're good.
And for the sake of the team and the Wildcats, they
And-
may have just been like, you know what, we gotta get through season 3. She's not in it that much, but she's obviously still there filming something. So
And she is such a big star.
yeah, she is.
She doesn't need this drama. She's
No.
moved on to the big leagues.
No.
Zach Bia.
It's a great moment though. Like it's such a good pop culture buzz moment.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like it reunites people that are part of such an iconic pop song that you don't see that happen very often when it comes to like big A-list. It's literally
Like Taylor
it's
Swift.
literally like if Taylor Swift and Jake Gyllenhaal were on a red carpet and they were like taking pics together.
It's like when Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt started posing together again.
Right. And it's like, or I'm trying to think like song wise. Obviously, I'm not saying, Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua
what
Bassett
about-
to Taylor Swift, Jake Gyllenhaal.
What about
But
when
it's the
Joe
same
Jonas
vibe.
and Sophie Turner posted about Taylor Swift sending them a gift for their baby?
Right. It's basically like, but it's happening so soon is the thing. The timeline. I know, but that has not really happened. Like Taylor Swift wrote.
Maybe it just shows that she's a bigger person than Taylor Swift.
Age-wise, if we had a Taylor Swift moment, she's writing about Joe Jonas. Jonas Brothers are writing about, there's a moment about Taylor Swift. If in the next year after those moments happened, they're smiling on a red carpet together, I would have melted into the ground.
Yeah, it did take a couple of years for Drake and Meek Mill to make a song together.
Yes.
Even they made up.
It normally doesn't happen as fast as this happened when there is a major pop song,
Maybe she's
number one
just-
hit, Grammy-winning
She's
song
just
that
trying
you
to
know.
put it
You got
past her
Olivia.
because she's like, I am so famous.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Let's get this out of the way so I can move on with my career.
Yeah.
like 10 years from now, she released a whole short film called Deja Vu,
Was it? No, driver's license.
driver's license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm just saying, there has not been, it was a very big moment to happen so close to all the drama. Like, Sabrina Carpenter's album came out like last week.
Yeah.
Where they're still talking about it. And here they
Sabrina
are.
Carpenter's really holding on to that.
They're really laughing it up.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter's album is actually really good.
Yeah, people love it.
I saw John Mayer posted that he loved
No,
it.
I listened to like the song that everyone was talking about, like lyric wise, where you were kind of like, oh shit, and she was kind of getting
That
into
makes me
it.
think of the Fergie song.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
London Bridge.
Yeah.
Because I liked a boy. That's the one. And I was on a walk and I put it on listening to the first time, and it's a good like, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Sabrina, you tell him.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucked up what happened to you.
Yeah, it was.
So that was it's a good song. If you haven't listened to it, I highly recommend. It's very catchy. But now it's big moment. I'm telling you, I was a little tipsy coming home from dinner.
tell.
I saw the pictures.
Posting all over your
Posted
story.
all over. Posted on Twitter. Posted on.
Yeah.
I
You were
couldn't
very
believe
excited.
it. I was shocked. Couldn't believe my eyes that these two had their arms around each other. BFFs.
Making up.
Yeah,
It's possible.
Anyone can do it, really, I guess.
Slick is great for the summer if you're looking for an alternative to getting that buzz on. Everybody loves a great ice pop, but make it alcohol oriented, it's even better. Slick ice pops have 8% alcohol in each pop, created with natural flavors, rum daiquiris, agave margaritas, all of these delicious flavors, all in an ice pop that are filled with alcohol, 8% to be exact. So you can head to slickspiritedice.com, that's SLIQ, spiritedice.com, to snag a pack of Slick or 2 or 10 and stock them in your freezer. Make sure to use promo code SlickChicks2 to get 10% off your order as well. Once again, that's SlickChicks2 to get 10% off your order. This ad has been brought to you by 21 Holdings LLC in West Chicago, Illinois. You must be 21 and up to purchase and consume. Please drink responsibly. Weird feud happening this week with also, I guess, another makeup was Candace Cameron and Candace Cameron Bure. Sorry,
Bure.
we were just trying to figure out her last name. We figured it out. She tweeted
in 2011.
It's Bure.
Bure.
Candace Cameron Bure
Yep.
and JoJo Siwa got into a little tiff.
Yeah.
Because JoJo Siwa said that Candace Cameron Bure was the rudest celebrity that she's ever come across because back when she was on the Fuller House set, she asked Candace for a picture and Candace said, not right now. And so therefore JoJo Siwa called her the rudest celebrity she's ever met. Then Candace made a video, apologizing, explaining, saying, words matter. They stick with people.
Teaching moment.
It was a teaching moment. I think this whole thing was absurd because, first of all, I think it's crazy, like, for somebody to have an interaction with somebody and, like, all of a sudden they're, like, the rudest person they've ever met. In terms of, like, not being able to grab a picture at that very moment. Like, maybe she's having a bad day. Maybe she was busy. And I think that people expect celebrities to be on 24/7 and they, like, don't look at them as real human beings sometimes and, like, don't think that they could be having a bad day or a bad moment or, like, a stressful time. Like, maybe somebody asks you for a picture and you're, like, stressing out really bad about something and you're like, oh, I can't right now, but, like, whatever. I don't know. I just think I see both sides to it, but then you're like, why couldn't she just take a picture with JoJo?
Yeah.
Like, I see both sides of the argument because I do think there is an element of people thinking they have, like, ownership of celebrity sometimes, being like, I asked this person for a picture and they said no. And it's like, well, maybe if they didn't want to take a picture right then, they didn't have to.
I do.
But then you're also like, why couldn't you just snap a picture?
Yeah, it's for this situation, it's interesting because, first of all, like, JoJo didn't go out of her way to, like, make a TikTok about rudest, nicest celebrities. It was, like, a trend that she made a video on. And yes, granted, like, she did hit post after she knew how she filmed. Like, she knew what she said in the video and then hit post. But it was, like, a trend that was going around. And then the thing with, like, taking a picture, sometimes I think you have to be very understandable of the moment. Where you are, if you run into someone on the street, they might not be having their best day. And yes, they might be like, oh my God, the last thing in the world I want to do is take a picture. I just, like, something's going on, can't do it. Okay, that's fine. I don't think they should be labeled rude because of one incident like that. If you've had multiple instances with this person, then sure, maybe you can jump to that if you want to, but JoJo was 11, and I think it seemed like from the conversation that the two of them had, she had kind of said, like, oh, I realize it more now, like, as I've gotten older and have had moments like this. It was something that really stuck with me at that time because it wasn't like they were just walking on the street. They were at the premiere of Fuller House. So there's nothing really happening in that moment besides pictures. Like, you're there, you're on a carpet, you're taking tons of pictures.
Yeah, you know what? When you put it like that, it's like,
yeah, it's not like they were in the middle of a scene and she's on set and they're like, oh, something's happening. It's like they're literally at the premiere. That's what happens at a red carpet.
Right.
But granted, you could have interviews you have to finish or people you need to talk to. And I think JoJo had said, and then after you were taking pictures afterwards, but it, like, wasn't me, whatever. So it was interesting that it did blow up in that way. And if I understand why Candace did want to reach out and clear the air, because I think sometimes you can sort of ignore that and just let it pass by, but it blew up so much. Like, articles were written about it. It was like, JoJo Siwa says Candace Cameron Bure is the rudest celeb she's ever met. Like, that's when that headline is thrown around everywhere. You probably are trying to do some damage control. So yeah, she posted the video. They talked it out, and cleared the air. And JoJo talked about it too. She was at the High School Musical, the series red carpet as well, and she was like, "Oh, we talked. It's all good." She had apologized. It's like, it's also things you don't remember. Like she also doesn't remember saying that to JoJo Siwa at that time, and every single incident. You could be someone in with some fame, and you, in the matter of a week, you meet 100 people come up to you. You could be nice to 90. This is like the Lady Gaga quote. What the fuck is the line Lady Gaga quote?
You can be in a room with 100 people and 99.
What the fuck is
don't
it?
believe in you.
Yeah,
but one person does.
Yeah, I'm switching it to 99 people. You could be nice to 99 of those people and be so nice, take the picture, walk away. The one person that, like, if you're in a moment and you're just like, fuck, I really can't do this right now, can't deal, and you're like, so sorry, no, not right now.
Yeah.
That's the one you're going to be put on blast for. Yeah. And everyone's going to be like, holy shit, that person was so mean when I talked to him. And that person will be like, oh my God, I was nice to 99 people this week.
Happened to, like, Harry Styles recently. I saw a TikTok where, like, a lot of fans were coming up to him on the street, and I think they were like following when he just was like, please, like, stop. And then that one clip, like, went viral.
It's crazy though. It's like,
for some of these big A-list celebrities, like, you have people coming up to you constantly. There's a chance that it's not going to be 100% success rate every time.
No, it can't possibly be. With us, it happens so rarely that
we're nice to everyone because it does not happen that often.
Yeah. Remember the one time I was like throwing up in the airport and the guy like asked us for a picture? I was legitimately like gonna faint. Like, I was on the floor crouched over, like, I think I had a bag with me, like I was gonna throw up, and he was like, hi, Rhea and Fran, going to get a picture, and
my luggage was lost.
Yeah, your luggage was lost, and we were like, yes, thank you so much, we love you.
This is our face in the picture.
Yeah, and he was like, can you guys take your masks off? And we were like, no, not right now, sir.
So no, it's and it is crazy that, like, that is the one you kind of hear, like, oh, rudest celebrity I've ever met, and you think there's a drama there, like something, they had some kind of beef.
Yeah, and it was as small
and it was
as
just like, oh, she turned down taking a picture. Yeah. So I guess that, I feel like they've cleared the air here. Candace definitely maybe talked about it for too long in the video. I would say she could have just said, like, I cleared the air. It's like she definitely kind of went mom mode, and which is fair. And she was just kind of like, oh, your words matter. No matter how many followers you have influence, and you got to be careful on that. So it does kind of feel like she may have been like on the phone with JoJo and was like, well, JoJo, your words matter. And and if I was JoJo, I'd be like, okay, like, all right, I get it. Maybe that was the wrong move.
All right, old bag.
Like, it's like, all right, like, I'm sorry. I probably didn't need to post that one, but I didn't think, she was like, she didn't think it was going to blow up like it did. And that always happens though. Anytime you ask, like, that's such an interview question. Oh my God, who's the worst celebrity you've ever met? Or who's the worst interview you've had? And it's like, you either don't answer or you have an answer that you just don't care about.
Yeah, and you have it right away.
Yeah. That's the French Montana rule.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we call the French Montana rule.
Has there ever been a celebrity that's been mean to you, like, outside of work? Just like you're a fan of?
God, can't say I've met that many celebrities outside of work.
Yeah.
That's really that is the venue where we meet the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I literally can't even name one celebrity I've met, like, outside of work.
Bruce Willis?
Oh, yeah, but
he was very,
he was on
maybe
the street.
Too nice.
But even then, like, I can't even.
Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart, when I was very young, they were both nice.
Yeah.
Just ran into them in an elevator.
They're kind of like your age. Right?
I've only had very fast interactions, like waiting for the Jonas Brothers or.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Heughan. I did go meet him. He was very nice.
Yeah.
2016.
And he was very nice here too.
Yeah. Yep. And that translated to life, to work life, I mean, as well. Trying to think of, like, other. Justin Bieber I met in that meet and greet, but it was
who's really nice?
Take a pic and move on kind of situation.
I think I said this, but Daniel Radcliffe, he was really nice to me.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah. He apologized to me when he didn't have to.
For what?
I was on a movie set as a PA, and I think he like asked me where something, and I didn't know. Like I was like, I don't know. And then he came later and was like, hey man, like sorry like for coming up to you. Like I just like he's like, I'm Daniel, by the way. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
like, yeah, I know.
that's so
really
nice.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's a great
Wow.
interaction.
That's a nice story.
That should
You've
be
never
shared.
told that
I
after
think
all that.
I feel like
I think you have.
You
I
have?
think I have.
Yeah.
I was gonna say during the Harry Potter things, you had to have told.
It was
that story.
on a movie called The Game Changer that he did.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, me
Wow,
and Daniel
good
go way
that
back.
story. Okay. On to the next. More deleted posts from Britney this week. There were texts that she shared when she was in a mental health facility in 2019. The text with her mom, text to a friend, text to the lawyer. And it's definitely like incriminating in the fact that you're like, wow, there was really nobody helping her. And then Lynn, I didn't know if it was Lynn or the friend, Lynn like reshared it on her Instagram that there were responses to her, that messages were being deleted, and you know she does want to be there for her and reconnect. And honestly, it's so messy. It just feels like there was so much miscommunication at that time, and people were probably monitoring what she was sending or had her phone, and things were deleted. Like, I now get deep, like probably more conspiracy side of it is like she maybe sent those texts and then Lynn answered and then somebody else had her phone and deleted them from her phone so she never saw them.
Yeah, I think that what Britney needs to do, instead of sharing all this on social media, because it's very hard to keep up with, first of all, put everything in the book. Just put it all in the book. Put everything that you can think of into that book. Spend your time, getting everything out. Yeah. Everything that you're frustrated about. Write it down. Put it in the book. And then release that. Because I feel like she has these like sporadic moments on Instagram. And then it disappears. And it's just like a lot. And then you have her mom coming in. It's like, get all those feelings out in a journal. Book. Yeah. Get it out there. And then release that and let us take it in all at once and really dive in section by section with a highlighter and pen and notebook and really dive into her book, because right now it's just so messy on Instagram all the time. It's just, I think she's better off just deleting her Instagram as a whole again. Yeah. And just focusing on getting everything that she's frustrated out like privately, and then she could release it all publicly.
Right. I'm sure her publisher is also like, let's not
stop sharing it.
Let's not do this. But it's, it's sad to see, because I think there was also a lot of discussion of how when this was all happening, it was like, oh, Britney, everyone just assumed she was out of it, and like that this was things that needed to happen. But to see her text to be like, I feel sick, like I feel like they're making me sick, why are they upping my dosage, like all these things, it's really scary that to see that and to hear that.
And you know your body so well, so you would know if something's not working for you. You know that like, this is making me feel sick, I don't feel right on this. Even if she needed to be put on medicine, when it's not right for you. So I think it's really scary.
After Lynn posted that picture on her Instagram too, or like whatever, the screenshot of her response, she wrote on her Instagram, which is, I did laugh just at she started with yo ma, like yo ma, did you also let people know that's one of the only times you text me back? Did you also tell people how you hid coffee every single morning? Did you tell them every morning when I would try to find coffee, there were no pictures of me up in the kitchen, just Maddie and Jamie Lynn? Every single morning I would put a picture of me by you guys, and every morning you would put it away before I woke up. Did you tell them how you were at my beach house when I couldn't even have the keys to my car? Did you tell them I was doing 3 AA meetings a week when I hate alcohol? Play the responsible, perfect parent and go to church in Louisiana. It's a joke. You all ruined it for me. I don't ever remember getting a text from you. Did you tell them when the conservatorship first started, you and Brian's wife went out every night and drank wine and got your stupid pictures taken when I couldn't go anywhere or have my boyfriend anymore? You have some nerve showing your texts when you know you guys hurt me so bad it's not even funny. Did you tell them 2 weeks prior to the conservatorship being started it was already planned? I had you, Miss Jackie, Allie, and another friend over the night before they took me away. I had done nothing wrong, and you kept telling me on my couch we need to go to Malibu because I think people are coming to get me, and I said, why? I didn't believe you guys. We had a fucking sleepover the night before. It was all planned and you acted like you had no idea what was going on. 2 weeks later, you released a book and showed my heartbreak when Kevin took my kids. You abused me, and yes, I will say it. And it blows my mind that you still play the prayer-loving mom. Angry faces.
You always notice it's always the ones that like preach religion and like church and all of that the most, besides my mom, she's an angel, that are like, they got some demons that they hide.
Yeah. Like the entire Catholic Church.
Yeah, like there's just a lot of, well, not the entire
Catholic,
but
like,
come on,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
mean,
Some two Catholic girlies right here who went to Catholic school.
Yeah,
all
big
life.
part, big part.
And also a lot of, you know, family members that are.
No.
They'll be upset by
I'm
that.
saying the overall, like, yeah.
No, I get what you're saying, but you can't label it as.
No, not the entire.
As the entire people.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
The institution is very flawed.
Sure. The Lynn had ended her post by saying, "Let me come to you. I love you." It's like, I don't know. It's so confusing and sad to see. And it's like the same situation with when Britney and Jamie Lynn were going back and forth and back and forth. It was like, this is not good. This is not healthy. And now it's like her and her mom.
Yeah, like we just need to take this off social media.
Yeah.
They really do. Because then you have
Lynn's
people like us
Lynn's post
dissecting all of
Lynn's
it.
post is still up. She has not deleted
Yeah.
it. Like Britney always posts this shit and deletes it,
Yeah.
and then it goes up and it's gone. And like, Lynn's post is still up of her response. And then people were also freaking out this week because it was like, she said there was a report that she was coming out with the song. She was recorded Tiny Dancer with Elton John. And everyone was like, oh my God, this is amazing. She's coming back to music, the whole thing. But then there was a rumor that this was actually recorded in like 2015 or something.
People are saying it was recorded a while ago.
And it was recorded a while ago. And now that maybe this is just like a money grab because Britney continues to say she doesn't really want to do music right now.
And then maybe they saw how Dua Lipa's song with Elton did, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, let's just get some
And I
money.
also think that Britney would be like more excited to be like, guys, I'm working with Elton John. I'm recording
Right, you think
with
there'd
him.
be an Instagram post about it.
Exactly. To post everything on
He's
there.
been on tour for a while.
So, I
think people are very excited about that at first, but then you kind of look into it and you're like, wait a second, is this really what it seems to be?
It's really just sad. Every single time something like this happens, I say the same thing every time because I don't know what else to say besides I think it's sad, and I think that she needs to.
I know, but she's got to
Put
let
it all out in
she
a book.
She clearly needs to let it all
Or,
out.
you know, you don't even need to let it out in a book. Make a journal and give it to the people around you. We don't even have to see it.
I know,
Just-
but I feel like she really publicly wants to let it all out.
Well,
like
then
she's like, I've been
we'll take it,
Right.
but-
She's like, in my mind, she's been publicly criticized and taken down for so long now that she's just like, I want to air out everyone.
Yeah, she just wants to expose her whole family,
Yeah.
which, by the way, I kind of get, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they did all of this to you for years and years and years,
Yep.
then I would understand her
Yep.
holding that grudge.
Yeah, definitely. So, like I said, there is a book that is supposed to be coming at some point, and when that comes out, holy moly.
We are going to get our highlighters out.
Holy moly. I feel like, no, we can't be doing that. I feel like we get sued. But it's like,
What?
just read the whole book out loud.
Or just like have like each episode you recap a chapter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
actually,
We'll
honestly.
do a book. Yeah, we could do a book club about
yeah,
her book.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. If you're looking to find the right vitamin supplement for you, there's so many on the market. There's so many to choose from, but you really just need something that is customized for you. Well, Care of is a subscription service that ships high-quality, personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to you every month. You just take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and health goals for a personalized recommendation, which helps eliminate the confusion and overwhelm around finding a routine that works. Cara provides personalized guidance, quality products, and tools to help you not only build healthy habits, but also measure your progress so you can feel confident that your routine is actually doing something. The quiz is so great. It really is quick. It's easy. You kind of get to go through and really think about the goals that you have when it comes to your health and your body, and, you know, where you think like, oh, you know, I'd really love stuff for hair and nails, or my gut health, or, you know, immunity, all of those things. It's really, really good. It's easy. And then what's great is it comes to you all individually packaged. So you have everything in your little package ready to go. It's got your name on it. If you're traveling, it's so easy to travel with. And each shipment comes with a customized booklet showing you exactly what is in your individual daily packs and why it was recommended specifically for you and your health goals. For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code CITO50. That's 50% off your first Care Of order at takecareof.com and enter code CITO50.
All right, everyone, we are here with a very special guest. We are joined by Zoey Deutch. Her new movie, Not Okay, comes out on Hulu July 29th, and we are so excited to have you here today. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We have been looking forward to this for weeks. When our sweet talent booker, Kelly, told us that maybe it was going to happen, we were very, very excited. We have been big fans for a very long time, so this is very cool. And how are you doing? What's going on? How excited are you for this movie to come out?
I'm very excited. I love the movie, and I'm very proud of it. And I think it will resonate with a lot of different people for different reasons. You know, there's a lot in there to unpack, and I think it's, you sort of, at least my perception of it is, you look at it and you think it's going to be one thing, and you leave it feeling like, oh, I didn't expect that. So I'm just excited for it to be out in the world and to not have to beg people to go to the theaters because you don't have to. It's on Hulu in your own home.
And that's the best part. Watch it at home, which is a great perk. So how would you kind of describe this movie? Because from the trailer, it does feel like a take on the internet fame that can happen so fast. How would you describe the movie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the log line.
Your character is.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I played anything. No. It's about a girl who fakes a trip to Paris to impress her coworker, Dylan O'Brien. And when she's allegedly in Paris, when she's like saying she's in Paris and she's like on Instagram, like, a terrorist attack happens, and she lies and says that she survives it. And it's the unraveling of that lie and what it does to her life and how it affects her and the ripple of all of that. It's an examination, I think, of cancel culture, of loneliness, of privilege, and yeah. So that's my explanation.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
It is very interesting, and also the way that her hair is dyed in the movie, I once did, and so it just feels,
You feel personally victimized by Danny Sanders?
I do.
I'm sorry. We found the hairstyle just like scrolling TikTok. We were like, and it was very last minute. I went literally right before I went to my hair colorist. Like, we decided the night before, I went to my colorist, and then I went straight from the salon to the plane to come here. But I knew it was the right choice when I was at LAX at the airport. Worst airport in the world.
Yes.
Sorry. Just passionate about
please,
talking airport.
Please go on.
It's insane. The new Delta terminal. Really quickly, I know I'm ancient because I'm, like, passionate about airport politics. Like, I used to think parents were so fucking boring when they'd be like, did you know that Terminal 5 is now... Shut the fuck up. Now I'm like, oh my God. So literally, I'm just going to quickly explain because no one cares. But
no, we
if
care.
You fly... Delta, die hard. I love Delta.
We are too.
Like, I have a Delta credit card. Like, I love Delta.
Yeah, used to have JetBlue, now I'm going to Delta.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we are all in on Delta.
Okay, well, get ready for this. They're like fucking us over. Delta in LA, you check in. First off, like, when studios or whatever are paying, and I'm lucky I fly whatever, they put me in business class or whatever.
You fly first class, just be honest.
You can say we're open about that on this podcast.
We brag about flying first
whatever.
class.
I don't always. And
no, you're just on like a private jet.
Yeah, no, I'm in my plane. No, Jesus, so I get to the point. If you're Delta One, whatever, like, it used to be that it was really easy. They'd check your bags, and then, like, you'd go to security, and it was easy. Now you have to walk 10 minutes to the international terminal after you check your bags, and then they board like an hour and a half before. So, like, if you're not there like 4 hours before, you're gonna miss your flight. I mean, I'm exaggerating here a little bit, but not much. It's blasphemy. And I found out the reason. I finally was like, what's going on, guys? They were like, well, we're planning ahead because LA is having the World Cup here, and they want to do the Olympics in 2028. So they're like having to revamp the airport and shit. But I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about your World Cup. Like,
Yeah,
what about my 10 minutes of my life that you're wasting?
That walking that you're never getting back.
The hour earlier, you have to get there.
Did you get a Delta credit card because they don't let you into the Sky Lounge unless you have the Delta credit card?
Do they do that? No, I just got it because I got more points.
Because if we're here to complain,
we are
lucky enough to fly first class here because we've got it put into our contracts that we fly first class
For work. Personal,
otherwise, I do not fly first class.
I am not in first class.
Well, sometimes I can because of all the points that I rack up from the powers that be pay.
Yes.
So then you can.
I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, flying first class, I get to go into the Sky Lounge.
But then
you
do.
No.
You do.
But then I got denied.
You got denied.
I got denied from the Sky Lounge because they looked at me and said, she doesn't belong in here. And they said, where's your credit card?
But also, like, I had gone in 5 minutes before you.
But you have the American Express, like,
no, you
credit card.
can go in if you're.
It's not
So you think they just looked
it's not
at me
a Delta
They didn't like
you.
my outfit.
They didn't like you.
Yeah.
It's not a Delta card.
It's not.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's not the card. It's you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
sorry.
You know what? It's okay. I figured that anyway.
I like you, but
Thank
they
you.
didn't. They
That's
didn't.
all that matters then. But clearly they don't at the airport.
That's also why one of, like, we'll talk about it because we spoke about your vacation that you were on. That was like the best vacation I've ever seen
up, you guys,
in my life. But I also would just like to say that if I said, I don't know if I said it after or during when we were talking about it, but if there was one airline that I would want to have to give sponsored content to, it would be Emirates.
Correct.
Like that business class is
not fancy enough.
Can I also?
I've never done
say-
it. But it seems amazing.
It also seemed like somebody like tapped into like I felt like I was in a alternate universe when we got on the plane. The guy, the stewardess, steward, who was a male.
Oh, okay, steward.
Steward. I don't know. Whatever.
Flight attendant.
Thank you, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. He was like, came up to me with a Polaroid camera, and he was like, "Do you guys want a picture?" And I was like, "Huh?" And he took a picture.
They do that.
Put it in a frame and like put like the date. And I was like, "What is this airline?" Like, and then I sat in like Aperol Spritz. I was like, "Correct." Yeah. I was like, accurate. And then
Next question.
And then I turned on the TV, and it's a movie that I'm in that had just come out. And I was like, it was called The Outfit, and it was just like, and I was like, well, they're really just trying to like,
they're buttering you up,
win me over here. Okay, so. I heard that someone sent me, they were like, oh, like, listen to, so I listened to what you guys were saying about the trip.
The best vacation I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, okay, a couple things I want to clear up. That trip was not like a month long. Everybody thinks it was like a month long. It was like a week and a half. It was a week and a half.
It looked really long.
And it was crazy because
started at the Monaco Grand Prix.
Because we post later.
Okay.
Thank you,
we don't
for
post,
keeping it going for a month.
Right. So that's what happened because we posted in Monaco when we were there, and then we posted like right after.
Gotcha.
And then we posted Maldives like weeks after we were home.
Okay.
So everybody thought we were on this trip for like a month, and I felt so much. I was so anxious because I was like, I already don't like taking time off, and like I don't like to. I'm scared of like missing out on things and not working and whatever. And so when I was like, "You're on this long trip," I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not on a long trip. I promise you."
That's the only reason she came on this podcast today, to clarify that she was not on a month-long trip.
God. No. So we were not on a month-long trip, and I feel bad to say we don't post in real time like you guys were saying that we do. It was not in real time. I'm sorry.
I was
We were
disappointed
talking
because
about
I
that.
felt that you guys were enjoying your vacation so much, and then you had like planned post time,
No.
and then you could go back to your vacation.
No.
Because it was all
Thank you
coming
for
around the
clarifying,
same time.
because we did talk about that. That
We
makes
did,
sense
yeah.
now, because we were like, oh, when we go on vacation, we post after. But like, how cool that they're posting in real time.
Well, I also take some like my hobby, my like only hobby other than food is photography and whatever, and so I can't. It's all film, so I'm rarely posting in real time. To be honest.
By the time you did post, I feel like the last round of photos, you were like, guys, I am home. Like these are all, I'm no longer on this vacation.
I have so many more good pictures from it, but I'm not going to post them because I feel like I'm too nervous
Make
for
a
the
photo
back.
album.
Yeah.
No, but I want to.
For your privacy.
Yeah, well, I have that.
Yeah.
No, but I want to brag publicly. No.
Yeah. What about Italy?
Yeah, I have a lot of those. I haven't posted those.
Was that in real time?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna.
It's all a lie.
I'm posting next week all my Italy pictures. It's you know what? It's not. I just don't. It makes me anxious. So I'm just like, oh, I'll do it later, and then
That makes sense though. You mentioned food as a hobby of yours.
my only.
Same. Which I get made fun of by my family all the time. But what's your favorite food? Like last meal, actually. If you had to pick one entree, 2 sides, a drink, and a dessert.
Fuck. I mean, very, very hard question. Very, very hard question. It would definitely be food it would be my mom's bolognese, my sister, 2 of her salads. She's the salad queen. You can't even imagine what she's able to do. And I don't know. Oh, this is lame, but sparkling water. I've never had, this is the first time I've had real water in my life. Like, I've never had real water. I just drink sparkling water. I hate regular water.
She flies first class and drinks sparkling water.
Pellegrino,
No,
what kind of sparkling water are we talking
fancy. It's like, I just like bubbly.
Do you like soda?
Water. No, not really. I love sparkling water. Like,
okay.
I need
flavored? Regular? Seltzer? Spindrift?
That's what I'm saying. Seltzer. Yeah,
Spindrift is very good. I did enjoy a nice lemon Spindrift last
soda
night.
streams everywhere. Like, that's my heaven. It's just being surrounded by soda streams. I don't know though. Like, it's hard to pick. What's your last meal?
My mom's chicken cutlets and bread balls. The bread balls are just like the leftover like breadcrumbs with the egg from the chicken cutlets, mashed potatoes, rice-a-roni, like the yellow, like, you know, it's like literally just you warm it up, and then a Coke, because Coke is my favorite drink, and then for dessert probably like a warm brownie with vanilla ice cream on top.
Do you want to know something controversial? I don't really care about dessert.
I don't find that to be very controversial, because if you put a like cupcake or a cake or ice cream in front of me and a steak, I'm gonna go with the steak. I like salty better than sweet.
I get
like
pastas for dessert all the time.
Yeah,
because like if you're gonna go for it, like try that pasta that you were curious about.
And do you feel that every time you have something sweet, you have to have something salty after?
Oh yeah, salt is everything. There's no amount of chip. I eat chips 24/7. Salt forever. I think it's such bullshit that people say. Am I allowed to curse on this?
Yes. We would have stopped you by now. Don't worry. We say way worse.
Yeah, there's like I can't. Salt being bad for you is such a myth. I'm sorry to say. I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
They're wrong. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I agree with you. We
What's your last?
What's your last meal?
Salt. First, I'm going to say my comment on salt, and then I will tell you my last meal. I think there are so many like funny myths that parents make up about salt. Like my dad had gray hair, and he would tell us that his hair was gray because he put too much salt and pepper on his food, and that's scared.
You believe that?
I mean, at 5 years old, yeah, you do believe that.
Were you the person who told me that they believed that little people lived in like the little holes of, like, you know, when you make a pancake and there's like the little holes on the batter of like the
bubble, like the air bubbles?
Yeah.
This did not come from me.
All right, good, because whoever told me that angered me to no end. I was like, there's no way you really believe that as a kid.
Like humans?
Like somebody, it might have been one of my friends growing up, told me that they believed that little people lived in like the little holes of things. And I was like
Whoville?
That,
like
I don't know, but it actually made me
and the
angry. Like I wasn't like, that's funny and cute. I was like, your salt and pepper thing is funny
weird.
and cute.
That's the funniest shit I've ever. Okay.
That like it made me angry.
You being angry at it is the funny part about it.
Yeah, because I was just like, there's no way you really believe that.
No.
We gotta get down to the bottom.
I gotta find out whoever it was and get them on here.
You blocked them out of your mind entirely
because I was so disgusted.
Oh boy, my last meal would actually still fall in the Italian food category. It'd probably be a chicken franchise. My mom makes a good one. With Mima's meatballs, and I mean sides. Sides like don't.
They don't do it for you.
No, they do, but like I'd rather have a bunch of big things. Like I think I'd have like.
I want to try it all.
Maybe but like, do I want a salad? Like, do I want a salad on my last meal?
Yeah,
You love a Caesar salad.
I do love a Caesar salad. I do. I do.
Speaking of airports, that's the only food you're allowed to eat in an airport is a Caesar salad. That's what I've decided. Everything else is always disgusting. Caesar salads are the only thing.
Controversial take.
I really, it hasn't
What about
failed.
fast food?
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that's the only other
Like
thing.
when you sit down at one of those airport restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dessert. I do love cannolis. I'd probably have a few
Yeah,
cannolis.
that's a good one. Chocolate
Those
chip
are my
filling.
favorite. Yeah, I love cannoli. I do like dessert, but
Okay.
oh man. Anyway,
I don't know how we got there,
I know,
but
I know. That was yes. It had to be brought up.
yeah, we went from the hair to all the way to here.
Oh, we started at the hair
Yeah, what
because-
happened in the airport that made you realize that the
Is that how
hair?
we got
yes, that the hair was the right choice.
Oh my God. Jesus, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you remember that that's where we came from?
I very attentive.
That was like deeply impressive work. There were a lot of people that had a lot of like they had the money piece thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is.
And I can admit I was really going through something when I did that.
Really. Did you know at the time?
That I was going through something.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I would say like kind of, but no.
Yeah, like not really, but then afterwards, like I've made my way fully back. Like my hair was black with like blonde.
Afterwards, we were able to look back and be like, you know what, that checks out.
After like I changed some things in my life, and
the Danny character very well.
Changed some things in my life. I really came back around. I was like, whoa, I was really going through something, huh?
Yeah, I think. I mean, this is not like a revelatory comment, and everybody says this, but definitely your hair says a lot about what you're going through, whether you're aware of it or not. Like I just dyed I don't know why, but I dyed my hair blonde for no reason. So
I love the
maybe
blonde.
in 6 months we'll figure out what I was going through. I'm not quite sure right now, but clearly something, because there's no reason for me to be blonde, and I don't know what's going on.
Have you ever been blonde before?
When I was, I did a movie called Beautiful Creatures, and I was blonde. I was like 18. Yeah.
We did her birthday was this week, and I would put together like a bunch of, I was looking through old pictures to make it was yesterday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday!
Yeah. Thank
you. Oh my God, it's a birthday that's never ending.
Yeah,
I
it is,
swear.
Happy
It is.
birthday.
Thank you.
But just like we've known each other for 5 years, so seeing
6.
yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine.
It's been 5.5. Yes.
Okay. Anyways,
The pictures.
I'd like to think it's long.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime, babe. And the transformation of hair in just that small amount of time is
a lot
crazy.
I just
A
said,
lot of
like,
hair
I commented
changes.
and I was just like,
My part was like all the way over here.
I'm like,
when
I'm
we
just so
started.
blessed and thankful that you are in my life, and I'm so blessed and thankful that I made it back around, because Jesus Christ, this fucking hair was awful. Like, it was just traumatizing.
Yeah.
Were you happy though that you got to do something a little fun and different though for the movie?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to switch it up and to, you know, physically change things. It does so much of the work for you, and it helps just like I don't know, you tap in much quicker. Yeah, it's great. I loved it.
Yeah. The character, you play this character so well, and she does. It's hard to kind of play someone that you start off rooting for them a little, but then it's like, oh no, they become so hateable. And it is very interesting, like, with creating this, what pulls from like real life Instagram did you put into the character? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm wording that properly. You know? Like,
Or
your
like
take with how social media
surroundings
works.
in
What?
LA.
Yes, like your take on how social media works, like in your life as someone with a big following. Did that affect the character at all?
I'm sure. To be totally honest, I wasn't really focusing in on the on like researching the social media side, just because I don't need to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to do research on how to be addicted to social media and like what it feels like to compare yourself to other people who look like they have things that you want. Because like that's easy.
Yep.
We all feel, you know what I mean? Like, but I was much more focused on with her like the deeper part of it, which is she's lonely, she has no friends, She feels very uncomfortable all the time with every setting, every situation. She says the wrong thing. She does the wrong thing. And to constantly feel that way and to be constantly reminded of like how little you matter to other people in real life, not just on social media, that's very painful. And she's just an uncomfortable person. Like she's just so uncomfortable in her own skin. And she's just super privileged and misguided. But she's not, in my mind, a horrible person. And she's not unlovable. She's just made a mistake. And I guess for me, what's interesting about like this somewhat cautionary tale is I think you're not telling. I don't think you're being honest with yourself if you're not admitting that this isn't something that's totally possible. A version of this, maybe. You know, like saying, lying, and then going. Everyone has lied.
Yeah. Maybe taking it too far.
Taking it a little bit too far, even if you're a little kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're 5, and that was the time you did it, and you learned your lesson. Great. I mean, people have very different reactions to her. Some people are like, I see myself in her. Some people are like, she should die. Some people are like, she's a sociopath. And some people are like, she's lonely. And maybe she's all of those things. But for me, I guess a long-winded answer is to say yes, it begins because... It begins actually not because she wants a huge following. It begins because she wants attention and love from this boy. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Now, I think that people get upset when we bring this up, but you live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there's like a lot of similarities to a character like that to like the people that are in LA? Because I think being from New York, that's kind of like how it seems on the outside as people who don't live there.
I know no one even remotely like that in LA or New York. So I grew up I'm LA and New York.
Yeah.
So yes, I can definitely see the difference of my girlfriends in New York, like the ones that are from New York, New Jersey, like versus my girlfriends who are from LA. Like definitely there's a difference, but it's the perception of people from LA that you're talking about are the ones that moved to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, at least that I know of growing up in LA, you know, they're like, I've never been to these, when people are like LA, like all the like LA sceney places, like I've literally never been to any of them. I've lived in LA for 27 years. I've never been to any of them. I've never been to Catch, never been to the Ivy, never been to Georgia Baldy, like never been to like any of those like that's not the like the sceney sort of thing that people have an idea of LA about, which I'm kind of stoked about because I'm like, great, don't like it, don't come. Like I know the good spots and like that's that, and I have my friends that I've had my whole life, but definitely I don't perceive LA to be like that, or like the people to be like that.
Yeah. What's the biggest difference do you think you see in your friends from New York and New Jersey and LA? Because we're from New York and New Jersey.
The ones from New York and New Jersey drink a lot more.
That is
they
so
go out
true.
till 5 a.m. every night, and then are like fine for their job the next day.
Yeah.
Like it's unbelievable. Like I've never seen anything like it. Like and the the lifestyle is like just like you guys can,
and the accents probably.
Yeah, the accents, which I love.
I guess we're not like, I guess kind of born with it, but it just growing up somewhere where everyone stays out so late.
And doesn't go out until really late.
Yeah. Like doesn't even start the night.
You can't
till
go
late.
out till like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And like it's not, no one has ever gone out without ending with like pizza. Like it always ends. It's like that is just like a
Yeah.
It's like Tuesday, it's 4 a.m. pizza, then we'll go home. Like it's just how it has to be.
Yeah. It's just a staple.
It definitely is. How was working with Dylan O'Brien? I feel like his stock has been rising.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him. He's got that kind of like heartthrob
He's in
label
his
to him
own-
these days.
Yeah, he's in
He's
his
in Curb this season.
he was so good in Curb. Yeah.
he's in his slut era. And
Yeah.
ask him
He
about
did
that.
tweet that,
What
right?
does that even? Let's
Yeah, he
text
did.
him. I actually want to know.
He
what
did.
That,
He did tweet
Yeah.
that.
Ask him what that means.
Why did you say
I mean,
I'm
this
in
is
my slut era?
this is funny. I'm gonna bring this up, and I don't know if I should,
Uh-huh.
but I tweeted that I looked like you and Trent's slutty daughter, and he liked it. So like he really is in his slut era, I think.
Wait, what?
Dylan O'Brien. He follows me on Twitter. I have no idea why.
Love.
I think because a while ago I was probably like tweeting. I don't know why. I think he's a Mets fan, right? So maybe like years
huge.
ago I was tweeting about the Mets or something like that.
He put you in like the Barcelona, New York category.
Yeah. And in the fall, I remember this because we were doing like one of our tours, and I posted a picture in between her and another guy who works here, and I tweeted,
"We did look like your parents.
I look like their slutty daughter."
Yeah.
And it was the only tweet that Dylan liked of mine ever, and we were dying laughing. We were like, "Why? This is so random." And then he tweeted that, so we were like, "He's really in his slut era."
Yeah. We're gonna find. I'm gonna leave this open so that if he starts thinking- Oh, he responded.
Wow, fast response.
Ha 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 ha. Where is this coming from?
Oh, we're just talking about your slut era. That is why.
I'm on a podcast and we're bringing up the year in your slut era, and I was just curious where that came from. Like, why? What inspired it? Big voice note, girl.
Yeah.
I love a voice note.
Should I say the thing about him? Like, no, I don't.
No.
It would be funny. I feel like he does not have any idea who we are or who I am.
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he
he does. Absolutely.
He probably just laughed and was like,
it is hilarious.
I'm sure he knows.
Yeah.
He's like, he knows, he sees and remembers everything. It's pretty horrible, actually.
So now that you worked with Dylan O'Brien, Zac Efron, Dirty Grandpa, Glenn Powell, do you have like a favorite?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good Mary fuck kill, honestly.
I really
Yes.
well, this is tough. You could there's more that you could add to the list. And I got a kill for you.
Yeah.
I definitely have a kill.
Oh man,
Do we take guesses or you just tell us?
You could guess, but there's a lot of more names that we could add into this mix.
Robert De Niro.
Mary, but I didn't kiss
you were
Robert
like, he's
De Niro.
the kill.
I didn't marry Robert De Niro. I did like pee myself in front of him, just a little. He was flying to we wrapped the movie, and he was flying to New York, and he was graciously like, "Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I want to go on your plane."
Yeah.
We get on the plane, they're like, "The bathroom is not working."
Oh no.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, and I talk very publicly about this. There's no one that pees more than me in the world. Like, full medical condition. Like,
it's all that bubbly water.
It's just like you cannot imagine how often I have to pee, and so I did just like pee a little bit in my pants. But anyway, that's that, and that's the truth, and it happened, and I can't take it back. But I love Robert De Niro. I wouldn't kill him, that's for sure. But he doesn't count because he wasn't my love interest.
Yeah.
So, out of those three that I mentioned, because now I'm trying to think of the kill. But
Who
I
were
can't
the ones that you said?
Zac Efron, Dylan O'Brien, and Glenn Powell.
Oh gosh. Oh, this is tough. Well, I can't. Now I realize I can't do this game.
Yeah.
Because there's only one kill. There's only one kill that I would kill.
Out of people you've co-starred with.
Yes. There's only one. Lot of
We
Mary.
have to go back. How many like early
Now I gotta.
acting
Can I bring
years?
up your IMDb?
Go ahead.
Later acting years? Give us a time. Give us a time frame.
This is like the most Scorpio thing of me ever, that I'm like making you guys
Yeah.
guess who I would kill,
sit
and
here
then I'm
all
gonna
night.
publicly say
Yeah.
who I would kill. Like,
you could just give us like a wink, like.
well, I can't now because like
now
it's very. I've said
it's
it
very
7,000
obvious she
times.
wants to kill somebody.
Probably before.
Oh, James Franco.
I love this water.
Oh,
That
good.
is
Yeah,
livid.
duh.
James Franco.
Duh.
I'm just gonna lock it in as James
Yeah,
Franco.
we're gonna assume it's that one
Dylan
anyway.
text.
We're gonna assume.
He
it's
said
that
LMAO
anyway.
open to interpretation.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
You know what?
I guess, by the way, the interpretation is that
Slut era.
He's
slutty.
Yeah, if we want to just interpret that as
How it's written. Yeah.
It
If you
is.
want to just straightforward, slut era.
There it
Oh
is.
man, that is really really funny. No, those are all a bunch of great guys that we did just name, and we remember when Set It Up came out, Glenn came on our podcast. We loved him. He was the absolute best, and you guys were going to do another movie or supposed to do another movie.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
No, I don't.
That is
know.
sad because you guys did have great rom-com energy.
I love big rom-com energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great, and I'm so happy to see all the success that he's having with Top Gun, and
So good. He was
I
so
wish
good
him
at
all
it.
the best. He's a wonderful guy.
Yeah. Now, what about Dylan Sprouse? I'm like, let's go way back to Sweet Life on Deck.
Go ahead. Let's go. Let's friggin' go.
Sometimes you see people in those shows and you, at like our age, we watch back as like a comfort show. You throw in like Disney Plus and you're like, I'll just throw on some of these episodes. And you're like, oh my God, look at insert very like great actor, actress that was on one of these shows for like a couple episodes and you didn't realize. And I had that with you recently where I was watching it all and I was like, oh my fucking God, Zoey Deutch was on this show.
My first job.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Did you think like first job Disney Channel? I've made it.
It was very well because like I had a little bit of a. I was really trying to grow up really fast when I was 12 to 15, and that's what sort of spurred me working, which I was like, my parents were like, okay, we can't, she really wants to work, and if we don't let her, she's gonna go down she's gonna continue to go down this really kind of not so great path. Yeah. So all that is to say, like, I didn't feel at that time, I felt like hardcore. Like I was like I was like seeing and doing things that I was trying to be much older than I was. So being on the Disney Channel didn't quite feel aligned with like the vibe,
the personal brand that you were going for.
Yeah, you were already trying to become a rebel against the Disney Channel before you even like made it on the.
But
Disney
the irony
Channel.
of that is like by the end of that Disney Channel thing, then I was like goody goody two shoes. Like couldn't have been like less interested in anything that was bad. I was like really. So it was weird. I had like the opposite effect of what Disney has on most people. I was like, now I'm 100% committed to my job. I have a boyfriend. I'm like, it was like a totally, so.
Yeah, that is very funny because I do feel like that probably Disney, that had the effect on you that they probably hoped a lot of their other stars that it would have, and it didn't. But
quite the opposite.
We do not have enough time to get into that because unfortunately we have to wrap up. I'm getting the wrap it up signal.
You're getting the helicopter.
Yes, big time. We could have you on for another hour and have so much fun. But Zoey, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us, guys. Her movie Not Okay is out. This is going to be out on Friday, so you can all stream and watch the movie on Hulu. I really recommend it. I think it's really, really great. And I think you guys are all going to love it. And Zoe's great in it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. This was so fun. You guys are great.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. We hope you guys have a great weekend. Get out there, swim a little bit, eat some great food, enjoy the sunshine. We love you guys. We'll be back on Monday.